I was hoping they would give me the option of a rainbow, but they're oh my god, no. Howdy, 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 hooty, hooty, hoo. 5:59 exactly, Central Time, United States of America. St. Louis, hello, you farking farks. Well, you farking farks that'll be here eventually. Oh my God! Just went outside to replenish the beer supply, and son of a bitch, Johnny, it's cold outside. What do you mean? What do you mean it's cold? It can't be cold. You're in St. Louis. I know. Here's the deal. Now, oh, thank you. Did you hear that? Great. Here's the deal. In St. Louis, we're at the confluence of a number of major rivers in the country. By the way, if you didn't know that, maybe you're overseas. You say, "What do you mean, Hamster? What do you mean, confluence? What do you do? Why are you talking that? Talking that Frenchy shit over?" Okay, here's the deal. We've got the Mississippi River, which is, I believe, the largest river in the country. Starts up there in like Hibbing, Minnesota, or no, Bemidji, Minnesota. It gets all the way down there to New Orleans, right? Rusty Rivers is holding down fort there in Mississippi. Tom Laundrie is here. Hello, Tom. And let's see. So we got the Mississippi. We've got the Missouri River, another major waterway here in the country. Starts up there in Glendive, Montana. You've seen a river runs through it, all that. That's the Mississippi or Missouri River. Then we got the Illinois River, which starts up there somewhere in Illinois. Then we got the Merrimack River, which God only knows where that comes from. And they all come together at St. Louis. And so you got a lot of freaking water around here. I mean, St. Louis, St. Charles, some of the South County area. We're all in a floodplain, right? The Mississippi floodplain. So it's very flat and it's very, very freaking humid. And even here in the winter, it's January 18th, the fucking humidity is amazing. And all the humidity with the cold, we have a north wind. Oh my God. It's January. What are you going to do? Oh my God. It's cold out, but it is like 28 degrees. That's nothing. That's nothing. But with the humidity, it makes it feel, oh my God. It's crazy. It's crazy talk. So, I have to share the link, don't I? You guys want to chime in? Let me see here. IY fans, sup? Did you see Tim Cast last night with debating free speech on platforms with Myron Gaines? Hilarious how much Tim was defending Elon Musk. Really? Okay. I'll have to watch that. Thank you. I did not see that, but I understand right now there's a football game going on with the Chiefs and the Houston Oilers. They ain't the Oilers anymore. They're the Texans, you son of a bitch. I know, but they're, the Houston used to be the Oilers. And they went to Tennessee to become are they the Volunteers? What are they up there? Tennessee Titans. Yeah. So it's Kansas City with Taylor Swift down there helping cheer on the cause. And those guys, a great team. I tell you what, though, there's some tough freaking teams out there. I mean, this tier this year, this ain't no joke. These are serious fucking teams. The Buffalo Bills, they're rocking and rolling. Man, you get the Lions out there doing crazy things. The Rams are doing stuff. So it should be a pretty good Super Bowl. We're going to get some top tier play here, assuming that, the top tier teams win. That helps. Yeah, thank you, IY fan. Hit the like button, you bastards. Don't you know my entire fortune depends on you hitting the like button? Because I can't do TikTok anymore. Oh my God, what am I going to do now? Oh my God. Let me see here. Where's the invite? Okay. I will put the link in the description if you'd like to call in. If you feel the need. You don't have to, though. Just sit and enjoy the hamster talking. Oh my God. I understand. I told you the story about the you don't even want to know. Oh my God. What was her name? I'll just give her a name. I don't remember her name. Her name was Jane, maybe Jane. And she used to listen to me on the radio. And you. Uh-huh. How do you know this, Hamster? Well, she'd call and tell me while she was. Oh, I know. They some freaky chicks out there, man. They's freaky. Yeah, she used to do the when I'm the. This is the Hamster, WABC, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, talk more. Don't play a song, talk." And it's like, oh God, Jesus, God Almighty. Takes all kinds. It really does. Of course, she didn't have a picture of me. She did. She'd be going, next. No. Well, at least I made her happy. You know, whatever. It's fine. All right, here's a dilemma.
A girlfriend of mine told me that a hers got pregnant and then got dumped. And so she went out and dated, and she had to tell people up front, I'm pregnant. A girlfriend.
Hold on to me. Let me change the fucking audio if I can find it. Yeah, we can do that. Hold on a second. My fucking mouse would work again. Oh my God. Yeah, it says Focusrite speaker. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's not working. Wasn't that nice? Isn't that great? I wonder what's going on. It's not working. Okay, well, change to the other one. That's working. Change back to this one. Not working. Oh, goody. What the fuck did I do? Did I do something wrong? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, we'll go one way here. Of course. Why would it work? Okay. Well, I guess we got to unplug the fucking thing. I might go away, but I'll come back.
A girlfriend of mine told me that a girlfriend of hers got pregnant and then got dumped. And so she went out and dated, and she had to tell people up front, I'm pregnant. A girlfriend of mine told me that a girlfriend of hers got pregnant and then got dumped. And so she went out and dated, and she had to tell people up front, I'm pregnant. A girlfriend of mine told me.
All right, we should be here. Can you hear me? Sorry about that. Enjoy your hamster special. Yeah. Sorry about that. I guess the fucking Focusrite didn't work. That's everything else is working, but not that, because that would be only the most important thing we have to deal with. Go ahead. If I can hit the button. There we go.
That a girlfriend of hers got pregnant and then got dumped. And so she went out and dated, and she had to tell people up front, I'm pregnant. A girlfriend.
And I mean, that's perfectly fine. It's probably good that you make that call. Good for her. Hey, by the way, Charles, I'm knocked up by another dude. Oh my God. Oh my God.
A friend of mine told me that a girlfriend of hers got pregnant.
I mean, then again, if you think about it, there are probably a lot of times when young women are actually pregnant when they're out doing crazy shit. I'm some, you don't know for 6 weeks. They're out drinking, doing the and the wah. I mean, I guess if they don't know, what are you going to do? That's why we have fetal alcohol syndrome, because women are just, they want to do their stuff.
Hi, I'm Sydney, and this is my 2024 dating wrapped.
Oh, this should be. Oh, look at she looks like an undead chronic type girl. She's like gothy and shit. Oh my God,
Started out 2024 single, and I'm ending 2024 still single. My success rate was.
Well, that vocal fries, that's enough to That's like enough to get. Yeah, women are never single, sweetie. So you can tell yourself whatever story that makes you feel good, but you're never single. You might not be in a relationship, but goddamn, there's a mountain of cock you could have all
100%
Come on.
minus 100%. Now, experts say that that is technically a 0% success rate. However, I have never been good at math and I choose to ignore what people say. So I'm the same as I was before. The number of dates I went on this year was 567. And if
no, we'll get back to her in a minute. Do you guys like the vocal fry? I mean, I think sometimes it could be okay, but this chick is holy fuck. She's got frogs, man.
On the first date, none of your business. But yeah, obviously, I'm a woman in her prime.
God.
Ooh, 567 dates in 1 year. Gentlemen, did you know that Morgan Stanley does research into what they should be investing in now in order to make a profit in the future? And the number one market they have found are single women in their prime, just like Sydney here. And they predict by 2030 that more of those women will be single than ever before.
Cat food and box wine. That's a sure bet. Talk to Merrill Lynch. They do research on this shit all the time. So this little Keeping a Keith, by the way, he's been around years. And I remember starting watching him like 10 years ago. And he kind of just out of nowhere, boom. And he got the YouTube, not recommended, all that other shit. He's stuck at 31,000. So he's still doing all right. But I think he's into I don't want to say drop shipping, but he sells shoes and collectibles and stuff like that. You can find his channel, just Keeping It Keith. You can find it. Go ahead.
Investing cat litter.
Hi, I'm Sydney, and this is my 2024 dating wrap.
Okay, so this is her dating adventures in 2024. Now, she's not an ugly woman, right? Looks like she's early 20s, probably. She looks attractive, It's like, hey, how you doing? 576 dates in 1 year. How does that even work?
I started out 2024 single, and I'm ending 2024 still single.
And how many of those dates did you get cock? Another Chad chaser. She's leading with her vagina. I wonder why she can't find a good man to latch onto her. I have no idea.
My success rate was 100% minus 100%. Now, experts say that that is technically a 0% success rate. However, I have never been good at math and I choose to ignore what people say. So I'm the same as I was before.
I think this is probably a bit. It's kind of funny though. It's like, oh my God, mathematicians everywhere agree. It's like zero and stuff, but I'm different.
Dates I went on this year was 567.
567 dates in 1 year. Congratulations. Holy. How is that even fucking possible? It isn't. Excuse me. There are only 365 days in a year. So you're going out on more than one date per day. Sometimes two. Every day of the week. God damn, woman. I give you that, man. That's a lot of free food.
And if on the first date, none of your business.
I think we know. Hot beef, pump it, pump it, pump it. Oh my God, he was good. But he ghosted me. Oh my God.
But yeah, obviously, I'm a woman in her prime.
Ooh, 567 dates in 1 year. Gentlemen, did you?
I mean, potentially, she had 567 cocks in 1 year. How? It's so beyond the imagination of men to even consider. Excuse me. I went out on 578 dates last year. No, you didn't. I mean, if you get married and Jerry C says yes. Eggplant. The eggplant, like Parmesan. Oh my God, that's a lot of that's a lot of hot beef injection. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Well, okay. I mean, she's attractive enough, so I suppose she could do that. What else has Keith got here? He's got a Corvette. Okay. Let's hear the Corvette. Yeah. Yep. That's a vape. Back in my day, they used to call it a vape. Excuse me, young lady. We're having a quiz here. We're going to give you a free lollipop if you can answer the question. Okay. I went to college. I'm really smart. How many cylinders does a V8 engine have? Oh my God. I'm so bad at mechanical. I have to ask my boyfriend or my dad. I don't know. No, let me ask the question again. How many cylinders does a V8 have? A V8? I don't know, man. I took gender studies. I have no idea. You could probably imagine that. Couldn't you? Yeah. Welcome to 2025. Oh, let's see if there's somebody doing something in the subscriptions, and we'll just keep going because it's fun. Raymond's on fire tonight. Raymond 6000. Oh, okay. Greg Adams, how the manosphere destroyed itself. Okay. Ruined Leon. Let's talk to Ruined Leon.
Having your information freely available on the internet makes it easier for anyone to impersonate you online or even try to find you in real.
That's great, Captain. It's great. But Scotty, you don't fix the warp drive, you're fired. Aye, Captain. I can't fix the warp drive. There's a wiener in there. Oh my God. Schlitz Malt Liquor is here. Hello, Schlitz. Happy Saturday. Good to see you as always, you guys. Great. Mouth Agape. Oh my God. Mouthy Gapi Api. Did I put the I'll put the magical link in here in a bit so you guys can call in and give me a hard time.
With TikTok being banned, of course, you have a lot of people worried, scared, happy for some reason. And out of all the takes I've seen, of course, we have to worry about the influencers who have now made their living over these past number of years of TikTok being a service of where they could make money. And I saw this video
on
and
TikTok,
I thought to myself,
excuse me. Can women can they show their WAP on TikTok? I honestly don't know. I don't have TikTok, never downloaded it. Only time I've ever seen it is like on the YouTube here.
Why would anyone say this out loud?
About to lose my job on TikTok as an influencer.
That's very unfortunate.
To clarify these things. My house, I pay $2,000 a month for my house.
Wow. Yeah. 2,000. That's a big that's a bit. It's a bit.
Stop right there.
Yep. Yes.
I am someone who makes money on social media. I make money off of 2 YouTube channels, soon to be 3 once I get indoctrinate.
Good for you, man. I hope you make a ton. Good for you.
All of you individuals to my cooking channel so that we could become the greatest chefs known to man.
Nice.
And I make money off of Twitch. These are not my only sources of income.
Yeah, well, you have to have that passive income and like some Bitcoin and like buy real estate, cat food, box wine.
It would behoove every single person.
Fucking right it would, man. Behoove your ass right over there.
Who wants to turn content creation into a lucrative job. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Diversify.
It ain't easy. It ain't easy being cheesy. Oh my God. Didn't your grandma tell you, young lady, you're not going to be able to make a living on YouTube? So you should go to OnlyFans and show your WAP, right?
the levels of income that you want to achieve, because betting it all on one thing is fool's gold, and I don't recommend anyone do that.
On the wap-a-doodle. I've got a wap. I'm going to show it on the internet. Yeah.
I do not recommend that unless you get into the luckiest of circumstances where everything you post ends up getting like 2 million views in a day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What do you get per view? Like if you're getting paid on YouTube, it's like 0.008 cents or something. It's not even funny. It's insane.
The only way I'm going to sit here and condone that.
Wait a minute. What about Marky Mark and what about whatever his name? One of these big guys. Yeah. But they get 10 million views per video. It's 10 million times 0.008 turns out to be real money.
And then I'll say, make sure you got an extra piece of income on the side because, and I'm speaking only for the YouTube side of this, you're not getting the same amount of money every month. It's going to fluctuate. You're either going to get more, you're going to get the same, or you're going to get a little bit less.
But and sometimes young girls, you got to go work at Walmart for a weekend, to pay that rent. Oh my God. What do you mean work? Get out of here. I can just sit here and talk and look pretty. Yeah. Yeah, me too, but nobody can see me. But trust me, I'm pretty. Send me money. I'll send you my WAP picture. Why not?
And to think for stupid people who exist out there who think that someday this can be on the level of a 9-to-5 job. 9-to-5 jobs, I don't care how many streamers try to get mad at me.
Working 9 to 5. Oh, what a way to make a living. Dolly Parton. That's right. Dolly Parton's big hits on 99.7. We love women.
9-to-5 job is always going to be better than being a content creator because you're going to get a specific amount of money for the time you put in, either weekly or bi-weekly. You're probably having to wait monthly.
I mean, can you even imagine how much money Brandon Trueblood, if he were paid by the minute of all the streaming he does, God, he'd probably get $5 or $6 a year. Oh no. He would get more than that because he's really good.
A paycheck.
And there's no one else out here that's doing what he's doing.
As a content creator, not a lucrative thing to have happen in your life, just so everyone is well aware.
But see, what you should do is probably get a job or do something you like, for money. And then on the weekends, you could use YouTube stream because it's fun. I don't do it for money, man. I do it for the art. I'm like an artist, man. I mean, no, man. Money is just, it corrupts everything. But during the week, I'm a whore. I just go to work and they pay me.
Let's keep watching.
Yeah. And then I just bought a 2025 Mercedes S.
I'm going to stop once again. All the frivolous spending a lot of content creators do, I'm going to need y'all to stop doing that because, again, the money fluctuates. Now, I understand you get like a nice chunk of change and you want to blow it on something. But
I mean, she just said I bought a brand new 2025 Mercedes. Why would you do that? What on earth would possess you? What's a brand new Mercedes? $100, $120, $150,000 car. Why in God's name would you do that? You could probably lease it, and then you don't have to deal with all the fucking. It's a German car. Yeah, it's Deutschland. Yeah, they're great engineers in Germany, but let's just say their production and gets expensive,
But it would behoove you to say
I can go down to the fucking auto zone or something right down the street. I could probably buy a fucking Honda engine for $500, brand new off the shelf, because Honda and Toyota and some of these other companies have figured out supply chain. The Germans, the Krauts haven't. I'm sure Mercedes is a fine car, BMW, great, Volkswagen. Try to get a fucking part. I mean, if you want easy parts, Honda, Toyota, Chevrolet, Ford, are all over the place. But you get some exotic shit, Range Rover or what did I see passing me yesterday on the highway? What are those cars from Italy? Alfa Romeo, maybe, or what's the other one? The Maserati. One of those things. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Really? A Fiat? Can you go to the fucking AutoZone and get parts for that? No.
And money because maybe you have rent, maybe you have bills, maybe you have cars that you got car notes and insurance, and while paying something off in full is like a big
like I guess since I'm impressed when a guy drives a Mercedes because it's so like hot and everything, and so I guess guys will think I am hot and everything if I'm driving a Mercedes. Sweetheart, you're cute and everything. You're kind of my type. I have a type. She's my type. It's not going to be impressive to me that you went out and spent $150,000 on a Mercedes, a brand new one. It's not impressive. That's what we used to call stupid. That's fucking stupid. But I digress. Let's go back to the sweetie here. Tell us about your car.
All or move. Sometimes you can't do that. And sometimes things start to pile up and bills start to, pile up. A lot of content creators make things out to be better than what they are.
I mean, that's the trick for people who actually have money. You don't go out and buy a fucking Mercedes. You buy a 15-year-old Toyota Corolla. You don't got to try to flash it if you got it. You know what it is?
They finance a lot of things where they pay a certain amount every month. Content creation is not as glorious.
Finish it is here. Oh my God. A Citroen is French. Yeah. The you ever watch the God, no, I can't think of his name. He's the ginger bearded guy. He's got the shop. He loves the Citroens. Loves those cars. They're interesting cars for sure.
It's just people make it out to be.
Let's see here in America. The French cars we got were the Renault. It wasn't so good,
especially when it comes tax time.
So let's just clarify that because you guys were wondering what I meant by that. So in total, I pay probably almost $10,000 in bills and food.
Yes, Grinchy. It is Hamster again. And if you mothers, scrubbers, want to join in the fun here, there's the link. If I could send it. There we go. Yeah. If you want to call in, that'd be good. Menace, her. I just bought a new Mercedes for $200,000 with $1 million car note. Are you impressed yet? Exactly, Mr. Menace. Exactly. Yes. Well, I got really good financing. It's like 84 months. And it's like 3% interest. Oh my God, it's the best deal I could have got. Are you kidding me? You know how much you're paying for the fucking $1 million is probably on the light side. Thank you, Mr. Menace.
My lifestyle. I want to thank everyone.
Bitch, let me just ask a simple question. You are talking about your financial struggles with an app going away. And you are flexing a medium-sized Cane's cup in front of me. And yes, I'm going to be stereotypical with my next sentence. You strike me as someone who would go to Cane's and get an entire large cup of cane sauce. You probably waste a lot of money.
Yeah. Sorry about the coughing there. I tried to mute myself, but I couldn't. Finish, it says Rovers. Use a Buick engine from like 1950. Yeah. Was it a Buick V6, I believe? Yeah, they put him in everything for a long time, and eventually it became the 3800. Good engine. Not the 2.8, the 3800. I think it was 2.8 liter. I had one of them in my Oldsmobile Omega. What a fucking turd! The engine was terrible. Yeah. Oh wait, I guess you have to hit the right button. Hamster, you have to hit the right button. I know. My mouse is acting up again. I think I spilled beer on it again. Oh, man, there we go again. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can use the other button. Yeah.
I was able to get a total of $6,000 already.
Give me money. At this point, really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
We're not pining for like, all right, another avenue to make money. We're not going for the job. We're just going straight to everybody. Hand me some money. Everybody, just please, if you have the means, because we got to dress it up in a way that makes it seem cute, just hand me the money. You know what? Everybody watching this right now, it is your civic duty right now.
Oh, they didn't become the 3800? I thought they did. I know the 3800 eventually came into being somewhere in the 80s, probably. Good engine, solid for the most part. I had a 92 Pontiac, had the 3800 in it. The only thing that went wrong with it was I had to replace one of the coils. They had 6 coils for the 6, for the 6 cylinders. What do you mean it's a V6? How many cylinders does it have? So I had to replace one of those. And the transmission went out at 137,000 miles. As predicted by my mechanic. So he was not wrong.
I don't have a TikTok account worth a damn. But hey, I must make sure that my ultimate team stays pristine.
Barrow says he's got a 7.5 liter Buick. What the fuck is that? A 420 something? 430? What is 7.5 liter? That's a big engine, man. Or is that the 8 liter is like the 502. So the 7.5 must be like a 454, I guess, maybe.
Because what would I do without your money? Oh, it's smart to have that instead of just betting it all on one thing without an actual backup plan? Jeez, what a thought under the circumstances. Let's keep watching.
Like, that's so nice. Like, no one's ever done anything like nice.
Who put this sad music in?
My mute button didn't work.
Who? I'm about to run up a wall. Who put this sad music in? Because it ain't me. Who put it in?
For me before. But yeah, guys, right now I'm
where's
really
the sad music? .455 Buick were the lightest of all GM production engine. Big motherfucking engine. Was it the 455 Rocket? That was Oldsmobile, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. Still, that's a big engine. And it's 1 cubic inch bigger than the 454. Ha ha, Chevy. Ha ha.
Worried because if TikTok's banned, like what are us influencers really gonna do? Like,
shit.
You just need to get a quadra-pack on there with the carburetors and shit.
Get a goddamn job! Shit. Whoa, shit. You get a job. 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 Because on what planet did we become this destined to be this willing to bet it all on nothing? When I was 19, I'm 25.
510 foot-pounds of torque with the 455. Holy Jesus. Well, that'll rip your face off. My goodness. Yeah, that's a big unit. I remember there was one song by Kathy Mattea, was a country singer. She had a song 455 Rocket, Oldsmobile, but or maybe it was Buick. I don't know. Good song though. I like that.
Yes, I'm 5 feet into the grave now. And
yes, he's wearing a shawl and a bonnet. Oh my God. Probably.
And I say, you know what? At 19 years old,
he's probably keeping his he's keeping his due, man. He's keeping his due. You know what I mean?
I got like 2 office jobs that are like not really lucrative, but as a college student, they're good. I'm just gonna dedicate a little bit more time to content creation.
Yeah, see, here's the deal. Oh my God, I had a job, and like I might be the only one. I had a corporate job. I really hate it. It sucked. Yeah, everybody has a corporate job they fucking hate. Welcome to the club. We go there because they pay us. Yeah, I know. Capitalism. We need communism. Duh. Communism.
And I did. And it worked out. I got a bunch of you suckers to subscribe. Mwah! Thank you for that. And I was making a little money from this. It was
450 old solid lifters, cam, better intake. 670 foot-pounds of torque. Good God Almighty. That's pretty impressive until Tesla came along. And what has he got? 1,200 foot-pounds? I don't know. It's pretty amazing.
Enough to make me bet it all on this, and it's still not. And, you know, I make a good chunk of change.
65 Electra. Yeah. The Buick. Yeah. Yeah, those big fucking huge block motors. A lot of fun. I had a 440. And I know Mr. Hemi Forsby. Oh, yeah. Eh? Yeah, you had a Dodge, did you? Yeah, 71 Monaco. One of the longest cars ever made in the United States. It was a fucking boat. Even a 440 couldn't get that thing moving. It was amazing. But it was fun. You know, it was great. I liked it. Had a nice radio
YouTube thing. But it ain't enough for me to say, hey, you know what? It's time to be a full-fledged YouTuber. No! It's stupid. It'll never be something. It'll never be something. Unless that's like $500 million. I gotta have a plan. I gotta have a backup plan. I gotta have a backup to the backup plan. I gotta have a backup to my backup to my backup to my backup plan. It can't.
Well, sir, here's the backup plan for a female in the 21st century, in the year 2025. She got herself a WAP. That's all you gotta have. She's got a WAP.
Be like this. And I'm not even a fan of TikTok being banned. I don't want TikTok to be banned. Where am I going to get my stupid people? Exactly. Twitter? They just hurl slurs at each other. And they have to be sued to remove child porn. I don't want to have to deal with Twitter that much that I already do. I'm going to miss TikTok. I don't want it banned. But Jesus Christ. Let this and every other video I've done be a drastic lesson. Stop betting it all on content creation. A lot of people make it look good. They don't tell you the downs. They don't tell you the bads. And when they do, they paper it so thin to where, oh, well, you could still do it if you really believe in yourself. No.
Yeah. It's the thing. It's like radio, right? Hey, it's Johnny Puker on 99.7 K-Fire or whatever, where Johnny used to work up in Bismarck, right? 55 K-Fire, right? Yeah, you could do that. Sure. It sounds great. And it's, oh my God, it's so cool. He's spinning the records. You're getting paid minimum wage. KFYR, Bismarck. Yeah, I can do that. I can still do it. Why? You can't even fucking afford to eat. It's not even funny. It's a tough place. And now that content creation on OF has got so crazy, they're not making money. They're not making money, guys. They might make a couple grand a month. You can get that at Walmart. Seriously. And you get health insurance.
Always have a plan. Do not abandon all hope of living a normal life with your family to move to Texas.
Cybertoxin is in the building. Oh, my God.
Think that moving to Texas is going to net you a positive as a content creator. Don't get on these platforms saying
WKRP in Cincinnati. And it was who's the one chick that was not the blonde, the other one? Bailey Quarters. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah, we had those girls in radio. It's true. We had the cute, receptionist, like Lonnie Anderson, I guess was her name. Then you had Bailey Quarters in the background. Didn't know how hot she was. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
You're ruining.
Hey, finish. Have a good show, man. I know it's tough. If you're doing a like a wedding or a party or something. Oh man, that's how some people in radio make their living. Actually, you go and you do these wedding dances and the high school bebop and all. It's fucking awful. It's absolutely horrible. Especially weddings. Oh God, never DJ a wedding, man. You just don't. You don't want to go there. Yes, I know I am. Night vision. I'm moving away from the microphone sometimes because I'm animated here. You know what I mean?
lives. Don't get on here and start blaming Trump for why you're not getting donations. Stop this silly ass fucking game.
Thank you.
It's unfortunate that people are losing a source of income, but I'm not about to sit here and rub y'all ass and tell y'all, oh, well, you tried all you did. No, go get a goddamn job. You just said you have $10,000 worth of bills. What are you doing?
I bought a new Mercedes.
You need to try harder. You need to go apply yourself on them streets. I know it's hard. Not like that. Not the way you think, you nasties, but go get a job. There's a lot of jobs out there. It's going to be difficult to get them because, everybody likes to nickel and dime you in them jobs, but you got to fucking go get one. If that was your end all be all and it's going away, you got to go get a job.
Yeah, especially if you just financed the $150,000 Mercedes. That, yes, you're going to have a steady income to pay, what, $3,000 a month in a car loan? Really? What would that be? 84 months. Well, we could do the math, but 84 months divided by what is that? $20,000 a year or something. I don't know. Something.
And I understand a lot of people are giving, but at some point, all that giving, it runs out. The giving runs out.
Oh yeah, the drunk. Oh God. Mouth agape, drunk bridesmaids are on the hunt for the DJ. They're just on the hunt. You remember we talk about women, they have these emotional highs and lows, and emotion is good. God damn it, they go to a girlfriend's wedding and they're not married yet. Oh my God. Stop it. Oh my God, you want fucking crazy. Go to a wedding. Oh, Jesus.
Visually, you're going to have to get a job. And I hope a lot of people succeed. I hope a lot of people in
some of that end
up getting jobs and being in a situation where they're not struggling and waiting on a once a month check. But man,
I know she's your best friend, but I care. I care about you. I've been to a couple of these weddings and I can feel the heartache and pain in your soul. Can I console you? Yeah. I console. I mean, you want to go fuck? Yes. Yes, I do. Can we do it in the bathroom in front of everybody? Because it just gives me one of those rushes. Oh my God.
And can y'all please? I know it's still early. It's January, I think 15th as we recording this. Can y'all please stop the
Vera, you know those chicks that are at the wedding. They're absolutely on the edge of fucking insanity because they're not walking down the aisle. And I'm not just ripping on women. I'm just saying, in reality, a lot of women want to get married and their friend gets married. She's got a nice guy and all that. And they're like, God, all I got is a bunch of losers. Men suck. All that kind of horseshit, right?
Fucking begging because not a lot of people are gonna be buying into this shit.
Right.
Not a lot of people. Let's wrap it up. Let's see what else this woman ends up saying.
We have nothing to go to. So I'm probably gonna sue the government.
I mean, she is kind of my type, though. Yeah, it's like, Yep.
For fucking what? And that's a genuine question because I've seen throughout the past year people are planning to sue the government over this. And you know what? More power to you. If it keeps the app alive, sure. But what the fuck do you mean? What are you specifically?
I have a lawyer, and I could call that lawyer, and that lawyer is going to sue Donald Trump because he's evil. And shit, and stuff, and my daddy will pay for it. Well, girlfriend, you spent $150,000 on a Mercedes. I'm guessing daddy isn't in your life.
Going to sue the government for
because without TikTok, there is no me, there is no influencer.
Oh
you sound like a sad individual, and you know what? More power to you. I'm not about to completely dismiss this idea. I would like the comedy from this. You go ahead and with the money you don't have, sue the government. With the money you have for $10,000 worth of bills.
She's not perfect, but hey, how you doing?
food, car note, car insurance, all of that. You make sure that you get the necessary funds.
Of course, my favorite redhead, Elizabeth Hobson, is now off the market. Oh, yeah. You heard it here first. Lizzie got herself a little boyfriend, and he's also a ginger. It just isn't me.
Somehow. Fuck paying rent. Fuck paying all that. You just got $6,000 worth of donation money. I feel like you could do it. You could do it, girl. I have faith in you. All your dreams and aspirations, I hope you succeed, you fucking failure.
I know what you're saying, Cyber. It's like, on my TikTok. There's going to be some serious reactions from people with respect to their addiction to TikTok and all that. It's happening tomorrow. Supreme Court said, yeah, you can do it. Now, Donald Trump will probably come back and say, tell you what, right? Monday he becomes 47th president. He might say something on the order of, you know what, hey, let's sit down and talk about this. You want this thing, I want that thing. What do you say we make a deal? Yeah. I bet that's coming.
And you know what?
Happening right now.
To end this off, because this is recorded, but we're doing this in a live setting.
Yeah.
Somebody just donated $99.99. And you know what I'm not going to do to close this out? I'm not going to sit here and say, you should give me more. I'm going to say thank you, because that's your hard-earned money. And you decided to give that to me.
Yeah.
I guess because I entertained you.
Yes. Entertain me. Are you not entertained? Look at all the stuff you get for free. Oh my God, you bastards from hell. Let's see what else we have here. I saw another Raymond. Should we look at Raymond? Yeah, there's Rune Leon. Okay, let's see what else. We'll do something. It'll be great. Well, maybe. Gone with John. Oh, he's got one tonight. Premiering at 8 o'clock. What time is it? He's got an hour and 15 minutes to go. Let's see if Gone with Johnny has. This is kind of funny. Yeah, the ambassadors with Mel Gibson. Trump is, God damn, he's a master. He is a master of this shit. Did you hear this? He said, I'm going to appoint Mel Gibson, John Voight, and some other guy to be ambassadors from the United States to Hollywood. To bring... Oh, my God. I mean, let's listen to it. Jeff Holiday. We'll hear it. Go ahead.
Spoons, they're out. Panera's new ciabatta dippers are in. Each melty sandwich paired with a perfect portion of soup is made to dip. Go for the French dipper or spicy chicken dipper. No spoon necessary when you're...
And now for news from Hollywood. Sylvester Stallone, Mel Gibson, and John Voight named Hollywood special ambassadors by Trump.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Why Sly? Why Sylvester?
Why
Sly,
not?
what are you doing? What you doing, buddy? I mean, I understand. Mel.
Calm down, Jeff. Come on now. Calm down.
Gibson and John Voight, like that makes sense. But
where's James Woods?
What's wrong with Sylvester Stallone? Are you being racist against Italians? Is that what you're? Stallone is probably one of the top earners with respect to writing scripts and shit. He did Rocky. He did all that stuff. Guy's an amazing talent and an actor too. I love his stuff. He's great.
Not even Trump likes James Woods.
James Woods is in here too. Everybody likes James Woods. What are you talking about?
Insufferable piece of... Yes, James Woods.
Anyone who doesn't vote for Camel Toe Harris is an insufferable piece of shit.
It sucks.
I know. I get it.
President-elect Donald Trump has named John Voight, Mel Gibson, and Sylvester Stallone as Hollywood's special ambassadors with the aim of boosting domestic production of film and TV shows as the entertainment industry increasingly opts to shoot in other countries. Now, this is actually an interesting topic.
Is it?
A very interesting topic because it's kind of something that I sort of agree with and I sort of don't. The manner by which it's going about, the people he's involving, and the fact that it's him and we have to question why.
Because he's fucking with you, Jeff. He's trolling. I mean, can you imagine after all these years? And I mean, Holiday, I've looked at, I followed Holiday for years. It's been at least, 10 since Trump was elected the first time. If you haven't figured out, Mr. Holiday, all due respect, that Trump is a fucking master troll, what's the matter with you, dude? Come on, brother.
Are things that I don't agree with. They will serve as special envoys to me for the purpose of bringing Hollywood, which has lost so much business.
Do you understand? Donald Trump is trolling people just like you. Apparently, oh my God, Jeff, I thought you were smarter than this.
Over the last 4 years to foreign countries, back bigger, better, and stronger than ever before, Trump wrote on Thursday in a Truth Central post. These three very talented people will be my eyes and ears and will get done what they suggest. It will again be, like the United States of America itself, the golden age of Hollywood.
Now, how is it that some people literally are incapable of understanding that Donald Trump is trolling them? It's amazing. Exactly, Dr. Menace. Yeah. We do a little trolling. It's a little trolling. Yeah, exactly. Come on, Jeff. Jeff Holiday, man, I used to watch you all the time. And you're taking this seriously? That Trump, it's not a ha-ha, it's oh my God. Are you kidding? Well, yeah, Mel Gibson and Jeff, for God's sake, man. Come on. Come on, brother. There's the link if you want to join. Oh my God, Jeff Holiday, what have you done to yourself, man? Maybe he quit the dope. I don't know.
I question using the term "my eyes and ears" in Hollywood. That's very, very strange. For anybody who's what's the name of that amazing Bryan Cranston movie about the communist guy in Hollywood? Do you remember that one?
I don't think I saw it.
Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Somebody will remind me of it. But basically, during like the McCarthy era, the Hollywood crackdown, people.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston. Yeah, right. Yeah, the red whatever. Sure. I don't know what the movie was. But in fact, Hollywood was infested by communists. Say what you want about McCarthy, whether it was legal, whatever he went after, but there were a zillion commies in Hollywood. There's no question.
Snitching, like weird stuff like that. It just gives those vibes, even though that's not what this is about. It feels very strange.
Well, to you, yeah. Yep.
Trumbo?
Was it?
Yeah,
Trumbo. Yes.
Yeah, Trumbo.
Yes. Trumbo.
It's about the guy who was put on the list and his career was... It's horrible. I'm not saying that people who are communists need to be put in a gulag. That's not what I'm saying. But the underlying factor that McCarthy went all crazy about is that Hollywood was full of communists. So was the government. And he was right. Now, that doesn't mean they should be ostracized from society. But the fact remains true. It was true. There's a lot of commies in Hollywood and the government and a lot of high places. Look at the Roosevelt administration. If you don't, go on.
Amazing movie. Absolutely amazing movie. Incredible stuff.
Trumbo, right.
The message signals that Trump may intervene in the flight of production away from the country and to other locations with more generous tax incentives for film and TV shows. Other countries, including the UK, Canada, and Australia, have steadily been beefing up their programs aimed at luring Hollywood productions. Well, that's just capitalism at work, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
If you want them to be able to do the films in the location, you gotta give them a little skin in the game.
Gotta
you know,
grease the wheels.
Grease. Isn't that what Trump is? Isn't that what Trump is saying? Is like, we need to bring our filmmaking back to Hollywood. So let's do something about that. No, Jeff? No. That's not what he's saying.
Grease the wheels. Wheel the grease.
Oh, God.
One solution could be federal production tax incentive, which several industry trade groups have been lobbying for in recent years. Of course they have. Of course they have.
Yep.
It remains unknown specifically what the actors' roles will be in boosting production.
Are we going to get around to, we believe Trump is going to censor movies with cash. He's going to say, if you don't make, Leave It to Beaver movies or something, you don't get no free cash from the government. Is that where Jeff's going to go here? Just guessing. I haven't seen this video. Sounds like something he might think up
in the country. Yeah. And also, the thing is,
because reasons,
we are filming
God forbid we wouldn't want movies that are showing how great America is, and families, and wives and husbands loving each other and children. God only knows we don't want that. we simply can't. We can't do that. Oh my God.
A lot more movies in other places. That isn't to say that Hollywood is in trouble, because it's not.
No.
It's not.
We've always filmed in different locations.
Right.
I mean, after the fires, that's going to hurt. But look at some of the so-called blockbusters from the last year. I don't know how these companies stay in business. They've lost hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, they might have some big backers and shit, but how long can you go when in 1 year you lose $1 billion? That doesn't make sense.
Well, and the what's really fascinating about Hollywood and the history of
Madam Webb, please. Madam Webb.
Hollywood, and one of the reasons why Hollywood in and of itself became what it is, because in the very beginning of the film industry, the center of the film industry was New York. That's where a lot of stuff was going on. They picked specifically Hollywood because of westerns, old westerns, and some of the biggest names in Western films were trying to figure out the best places to be able to do a lot of filming. They tried Arizona.
Rusty Rivers. Oh my God. Rusty Rivers, take my mind. Oh, wait. No, that's whiskey. That's same difference. How are you, buddy?
Arizona didn't work out. And then they settled on Los Angeles because the weather is perfect. And the surrounding area near Los Angeles within a 2-hour drive can be any number of different places. Stand-ins for Greece, stand-ins for the desert, stand-ins for whatever.
Magic of filmmaking, isn't it? Kind of crazy.
Yeah. So you can do a lot of different stuff.
People are extremely talented with what they do. But in the last few years, there's been nothing but, maybe I'm wrong here. I'm not a big film guy. I haven't been to the movies literally for 20 years or something. But it's probably longer than that. But I do catch them on, the television, cable, whatever. There's been nothing but fucking superhero movies. Nothing but that. How many times do you have to redo the same fucking movie? Or have to sequel the fucking... We know what it's about. We know what Batman is. We know Superman. We know Spider-Man. We know Batwoman or whatever. How many times do you have to keep churning out the same goddamn thing? Over and over and over again. Idiocracy was just supposed to be a funny movie, but here we are. We got Batman 17. We got Superman 18. We've got Catwoman 19. We fucking seen it already. What do we have to do? Well, the accountants up there in Hollywood are banking on that the younger generation hadn't seen these movies yet, and we can make them spiffy with digital effects. I get that. Yeah. Understand. I get it. But for fuck's sake, why don't you re-release the 20th anniversary of Batman Forever or whatever, right? It's like, you haven't seen this yet, kids, but you're going to like it. Batman. I don't.
Dynamically around there. That's why they did it. Well, now we are...
Hammerhand is a cultural channel. With the pop culture. Go listen to that. But I'm not into this shit except to say every time I see an advertisement for a movie, it's a fucking movie that's already been made. There's no fucking reason to make it again.
Are a lot more open access to the world, so it's not really going to be necessary for that. The announcement follows Gavin Newsom signing a budget earlier this month that more than doubles the amount of tax credits California, the heartland of Hollywood, gives to the film and TV shows from $330 million to $750 million per year.
Right.
The expansion will shower as much as $3.75 billion in tax credits to the industry over 5 years, starting in 2025.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though. That's not a lot of money.
Well, I don't know. Sounds like a lot of money.
I mean, it's double the amount of money that the film industry was getting before.
Yeah, but like, how much did it cost to make Avatar?
$1 billion.
I mean, yeah,
You know,
that's
or
what
like a Terminator.
That's
movie
like
or
two.
First Terminator was like $300,000, literally.
For 3 big budget movies.
Yeah.
I mean, not even including marketing costs. That's
Right,
like maybe
right.
2.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I guess it's just supposed to be like,
Well, that's a big question too. Is that why do you have to overly market the movie if people want to see it? Kind of sounds like a freebie, doesn't it? It's the new the Terminator. The first Terminator, nobody knew about the Terminator, right? The second Terminator, and I remember because I was there. The radio station did a thing. We had the Terminator Taco Bell special or something we did. Terminator 2 was a very, very good movie. Terminator 3, well, no.
It's like a little something.
But it wasn't the marketing. It was people wanted to see the Terminator. I mean, you don't have to market that.
It's a little something.
Just do little dollar holler ads on your local radio station. Coming in 1991. James Cameron, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. That's all you got to do. Just run 30-second ads on your local radio stations. And that's kind of what they did. And gee, it worked. I don't know.
The subsidy will be the most generous offered by any state except Georgia, which doesn't have a ceiling on the amount it gives to productions per year.
Which is why you see so many productions at the end of the show. It goes, made in Georgia.
Yep.
I would make a movie in Georgia. Georgia's a great place. Nice there. People are nice. People are friendly. Climate isn't so good, but Georgia itself, Georgia, on my mind. All right, let's wrap it up here with Jeff.
Yep. A lot of productions in Atlanta.
Disney has a studio there.
Yes, they do. For a while, New Orleans was really, really trying to get as much as possible of the film industry to come over, and they were giving a lot of breaks. But I think something with politics happened.
Diary of what was that? Vampire Diaries with Brad Pitt, whatever that fucking movie was. I hated the movie, but it came out around the same time, 91, 92-ish, with Tom Cruise. Didn't like it. But I was in New Orleans, I believe. Yeah.
I don't have the details on that, as it tends to do. In recent years, the UK has emerged as one of the principal destinations for feature films. Movies that shot there last year include Jurassic World 4, the new Next Mission Impossible installment, Fantastic Four: First Steps, and
speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan the Barbarian, right? That was done by Carolco, by some Italian director or something. I mean, they did it for literally a shoestring. I mean, nothing. No, there was no budget. And everybody wanted to see Conan because it was fucking cool. That's it. Arnold Schwarzenegger was fucking cool. He looked good. It was a great story. Swords and shit. I mean, who doesn't love that? They didn't have to do marketing, nothing. Just say, the new one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in theaters July 1984 or whatever, right? That's it. People wanted to see this stuff.
And Wake Up Dead Man and Knives Out Mystery. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Oh, they have a name for the Fantastic Four movie. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, First Steps.
If you have to overmarket this shit, you're trying to convince people, not just tell them the movie is coming. Hey, here's Terminator 2. Hope you have a good time. No, Here's some obscure fucking bullshit, and we're going to pound it into your face until you think you need to see it. No. It's just, again, you got a lot of bean counters in Hollywood. Well, we have the formula here. It's on my spreadsheet. I've got a great PowerPoint. You don't need a bunch of marketing if the movie is going to be fucking lit. You don't need that. Back to the Future. Did they really have to do a marketing campaign for Back to the Future? Are you fucking serious? No, they did 30-second ads. Michael J. Fox, Back to the Future, coming in theaters, July of 1984, or whatever it was. That's it. What do they mean marketing? Well, what that means is they're going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars trying to convince you that you should fucking watch their shit. Rusty Rivers, oh my God.
Man, what the hell is going on up in this joint?
What the hell's going on up in here? I don't know. How are you, man? Long time. How's it going?
I just wanted to stop in real quick, James. True Blood is going to be planning a meetup, and we wanted to do it somewhere where you and Ape can like come. So you got any suggestions?
Well, I do have an airport, so I can use that. So wherever it is, it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, last time you guys were in Mississippi. I mean, that's a good place. I mean, people had fun, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We could go hunt the swamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were in Bay St. Louis. That's, just almost right next to New Orleans.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you guys go out when you were drinking? Did you guys go out drinking, or what'd you do?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you stopped your drinking, but man, you're looking good. Look at you. You're looking spiffy. Oh yeah, look at this guy. He's packing heat. Heat. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think? Where do you want to do it?
I don't know. It's Brandon originally said Austin, but he told me that there were some brothers that probably wouldn't want to go there because the drama with who's in Austin.
Oh, I don't know who that is, but yeah, I mean, Austin's going to be expensive. It's crowded. It's hot.
Yeah,
it's not fun. It's not good. If it were me, I'd like to go to like a smaller place. That would be my, I don't know. Yeah, maybe Alabama or something. Maybe Huntsville or something, or Tennessee. That'd be all right.
Okay.
I mean, not too far for you, and it's within reason. I mean, Nashville's like 4 hours from here, right? So it's not that bad.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably be bringing wherever it is. I'll probably get Godfather, and if I can, I'll stop by and pick up Gone with John.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. He's in Alabama somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Birmingham, and if Outlaw wants to jump in, he could come too. We'll all come together in the same vehicle.
Well, I mean, you're kind of Myrtle Beach, right? Myrtle Beach is a nice place. Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. Or just go along the Florida coast, right? Destin, those places.
Oh, Destin now that's too expensive now.
Well, I mean, Panama City or somewhere down on the Panhandle. That would be all right.
Yeah. So I'm just letting you know. So let's get this thing going.
Sounds good. Well, I mean, just you got a link or something? Just drop it in the thing.
No, I don't have a link yet.
Okay, well, maybe me and Brandon and we can talk about it. Maybe tomorrow he's going to do a live stream or something.
Okay, that'll be good.
Yeah. Other than that, everything good? You all right, man?
Oh yeah, man.
Everything's all
right. I'm picking up a whole bunch of hamburgers right now for my guys. We've been working all day.
Oh, you doing construction, that kind of stuff?
Working. I'm getting all my rentals, man, back up and running. The ones I let go by the wayside since I've had my cancer and drinking the last 5 years.
Yeah, well, I know how drinking is because I'm doing it now. I know it's easy to ignore a lot of shit. Yeah. I mean, that's great though. You know, I mean, I'm really happy for you. You know, buddy. It's tough. I know you're pretty hardcore into it, and you just stopped. That's great.
Fantastic. Smoking too. Now I am dipping, but man, I've cut way back on my dipping as well too.
Now, which one do you think was harder? Was it the booze or the smokes?
Both of them.
Yeah. Man, it's hard.
You can't do one without the other almost.
Yeah. Well, I think we're kind of about the same age, roughly.
No, you're old.
Fuck off.
I'm 56.
Well, I'm 4 years older than you, so I'm not that old, much older. But when we were kids, I mean, that was the thing, you know, drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
All that. That was the normal thing, right? You know, our parents, they were. Yeah, go ahead.
Brandon's 2 years older than I am.
Is he that old? He keeps lying to me. He keeps telling me he's like 48. Son of
a shit.
All right. Well, hey, man.
Yeah.
Let's maybe meet up tomorrow on Brandon's stream. We'll talk more about it. But yeah, I would say somewhere, I don't know, Florida or Mississippi is fine. You know, that's all right.
Okay. Well, we need to get Ape. I need to talk with Ape too. He's going to be coming, you know, from Nebraska.
Is he in Nebraska?
Yeah.
God damn. It's fucking cold in Nebraska today. Holy shit.
I was talking to that son of a gun the other morning. He gets up real early, about 4. He says it was freaking 8 degrees. I said, I would die. You know, I would die.
Yep. Well, you wouldn't die, but you wouldn't be happy.
I don't know, man. I grew up on in the heat, on the hot water.
Yeah, yes, sir. Well, I mean, I mostly grew up in Florida, right? So it was always warm. Oh yeah. Around Tampa or Tarpon Springs, over there.
Yeah. I grew up in Miami, and so did John.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah.
I actually lived over there in Fort Lauderdale. I
used to
73, something like that.
Yeah, I used to work in Fort Lauderdale. I sold high-end sports cars to drug dealers.
Okay. Well, that would be a lucrative market. You know what I'm saying?
I was the best damn salesman, man.
I bet, it wouldn't surprise me at all because, you got that Riz. You know what I mean? And I'm not just trying to blow your dick here. I'm saying you got Riz. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. But no, I mostly grew up in Florida, and then my mother moved us up into the Dakotas, which you can imagine was a bit of a change.
Damn.
Up there in like Fargo, North Dakota, it's fucking 20 below zero in the winter. It's like, Jesus Christ, nothing works. Your car don't work. I mean, that's it. Now that kind of weather would kill your ass. Most people. 8 degrees below zero, not that bad. You'd get used to it. You would become accustomed to it. Anyway, you fuck. All right. Well, let's meet up again soon. This will be fun. When are you thinking you want to do the meetup? Like in the spring sometime?
Yes, that's what Brandon was talking about. Was the spring?
Okay.
Yeah. Right around the corner.
It is almost spring, like 2 months away. Yeah. 2.5 months. Well, it's already after the half of January. You fucking believe that? Isn't it amazing? The older we get, mister, the fucking time just boom. What? It's July already? What the hell?
Yeah, it really does fly.
Yeah. And somebody explained that to me once, and they said the reason it seems like time is flying is because a month is a mere fraction of the amount of time you've been here. And for us, that's fucking true. That's nothing. That's like taking a shit. It's like, oh, it's Tuesday already. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, man. Talk to you soon. Keep in touch, all right, buddy?
Talk to you later. Bye.
Peace out. All right. There's Rusty Rivers. We're going to do a meetup, I guess. And he's looking good, man. I'm telling you. Quit the booze. Quit the cigarettes. Look at that. He's like a fucking stud. He's 56 years old. He's packing heat like he's 25. That's amazing. Really amazing. All right. Let's see if we can find another video here. I have one more. Oh, we're still doing this one from Jeff Holiday. All right, we'll keep doing this, I guess, for now. Thanks, Rusty, though. Appreciate it. God bless, man.
Its tax incentive program is designed to allow those productions see a cash rebate on salaries for Scarlett Johansson, Tom Cruise, Pedro Pascal, and Daniel Craig, among others,
blah, blah, blah.
provided those costs are incurred in the UK.
Damn it.
The country has a very broad definition for qualifying expenditures, allowing payments to non-U.
All right, this sounds like bullshit to me. But I can tell you this. I've quit smoking cigarettes twice. 1992, January 1st, 1992. Put the cigs away. That first few days, god damn, that was a bitch. But I made it through, right? And then stupid me a few years later decided to, oh god. And then like 3-4 years ago, dropped them again. And so far so good. I have the fake cigarette, like Rusty was saying, the dip, same kind of thing. But God Almighty, that is a hard son of a bitch. That is really hard to quit smoking. And obviously because it's an addiction. Okay, let's go back here and see what we got. Far from Eden. All right, let's see what she's doing. All right.
And they learn it. Just watch cop cam videos. Just watch women get pulled over.
Exactly. Yeah.
Here come the fake tears. It's almost completely predictable. I'm addicted to watching those. Because I like them finding consequences. That's what I'm addicted to.
Well, on this here channel there, dearie, sweetheart, we like them drunk chick videos.
Oh, they would have to realize that it is woman's nature. Oh yeah, I already read that.
Mm-hmm.
Not even psychologists can grasp it, although they spend their lives studying the females were men back then.
Right.
Being men, they must find it more interesting than their own. But it would never occur to them for a minute that woman's so-called psyche is unfathomable merely because of the absence of intelligence.
Oh, it's not being shared. Oh.
That women work appears okay. That feminine work appears unattractive to the male only because he is incapable of imagining the required degree of stupidity necessary to be able to.
Oh my God. Share the video. There we go. There we go. Guess I'm stupid. Go ahead.
Our form of intelligence is not geared towards engineering. I know that there are outliers. Yeah. Oh, this one's an engineer, blah, blah. But generally speaking, our intelligence, the way we were made, is designed for raising children.
Oh my God.
And submitting to our husbands.
She's evil. She's evil. Oh my God.
Very bad language nowadays. But I believe that's how our minds were created. And that is why we are so susceptible to propaganda, because we are pliable so that we can be a proper helpmeet to our particular husband.
Mm-hmm.
We really are easier to sway. That's why advertising and all of that is geared towards women.
Well, yeah, 90% of advertising is toward women. She's absolutely right, without question. And about 90% of radio stations, television shows, all they're trying to get women. I'm not shitting you,
because it works better on us. That's why so many women are Democrats, because the whole sob story of all these, persecuted classes of people really reaches women better. Like, oh, they're coming here for a better life. Aw, their country is horrible. And we feel for them.
Yeah.
And we empathize with them. But the men say, hey, wait a second.
Hold on.
That may be true. However, there's only enough resources for so many people. And if you bring people in of a different culture, it just might change the culture here. And do we really want that? Women get stuck on But what about the children? And that may be true. But
No, I mean, she's not wrong, but here's the problem. I think a lot of women, a lot of people, probably mostly women, but the government, it's unlimited, the resources. They know it's not unlimited. But if we just lived in a communist society, it'd be unlimited. I mean, Jesus, oh my God. God.
See the whole picture. It has to be reality. I often use the analogy of if you're all in a lifeboat, and say there's only 8 people that can be in it, and I'm thinking of the Titanic, right?
I don't know if it's her living room or not. I mean, we've had live streams. She could be. She might like unicorns. I don't know. Probably
in the water trying to climb in the boat. But if you have more than 8 people,
I mean, she's a girl. You know, I mean, they're weird. But I do know that Far From Eden is involved in the horse industry, training horses, all that kind of stuff. So, kind of makes sense. Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Little sink. The women are like, come on, you don't drown. But if they get on the boat, everybody drowns. And the men can be, firm and be like, I hate to do it, but I have to push the people off the boat that are trying to get on the boat. Otherwise, we'll all sink. And women's minds don't generally work that way. We are a good, perfect, complementary pairing.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's how it should be.
Yeah, I mean, excuse me. There's a reason why over tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of years of evolution that men and women have become what we are because we're still here. Feminism wants to change it. Oh, it's not true. It's all socially. It's evolution. Only in the last 50, 60 years, you crazy fucking bitches got up on your high horse. Oh my God, we need to change the whole thing because of reasons. The reason we are still here as a species is exactly what you hate. Think about that. Why we are here is because of the things you hate. Feminists. That's kind of profound if you think about it.
And I don't think Ms. Vilar sees that. She also doesn't see the value in family, really, and the value in motherhood, the value in being a helpmeet, because she's highly secular. She just doesn't see it that way. She seems to think that women should sort of do like the men and go to college and learn mathematics and become aerospace engineers. And she's even been very, very antinatalist in this. And I want to read it anyway and explore.
But I mean, there's nothing wrong with if women want to become engineers or go to college. That's not the problem. The problem is the whoring. That's it. Everything else is solved if you just stop that. Done. You want to, go learn calculus? Yeah. Hey, have fun. Stop the whoring. Not Far From Eden. Just the women in general, the modern women. All you got to do is stop being a degenerate. That's it. Everything is fine. Nope. Can't have that. Now, I wonder why feminism pushes the degeneracy. I wonder. I guess they want to tear families apart, right? They don't want men and women to be together. I wonder why that is. Well, let me tell you. Because when men and women get married and they have children, women suddenly become conservative. Why is that, Hamster? Well, because they want to keep the money in the family to take care of their children. I mean, all this fake, we got to take care of the kids in Antarctica or whatever. I mean, I'm single, blah, 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 blah. when they have their own kids, when they have their own children, they don't want to give money to the government. They want to keep it for their children. Do you understand why? Anyone? Do you understand why the feminists are anti-natalist and they don't like marriage? Because their power base gets swept away, doesn't it? When women get married and have children, the man's going to work harder, pay more taxes, and the woman is not want to pay any more taxes than she fucking has to. Suddenly, all these fucking beautiful dreams, oh, the homeless people in Antarctica, the penguins, and all that shit goes away. Why do you think they don't want women to get married and have children? Do you have any idea why that would be?
For it, because her point of view, there's so much to learn from it. And you can chew the meat and spit out the bones. You know, just being in an echo chamber and only hearing it one way doesn't help as much, I think. Because there may be possible things in here, and there have been so far, that I haven't thought of. And it sort of opened my mind to see it.
Ian Blades. I'm not a slag, yeah, slag. I'm a souse, or what is it called? A souser? The Liverpool people. Oi! Let's go on the Beatles. I just had a candidate. Yeah, Liverpool, like England, like English Elizabeth. Yeah, she's a scouser, but I love her. She's great. But no, it's true. Why do you think the government of the United States is not implementing plans to increase the number of marriages and children? Any ideas? Because once women become mothers, they vote conservative. Now, even in Hungary, Orban, the guy over there, trying to do, what's best for Hungary, right? We need more Hungarians to be born. We need more children, more people in marriages, all that stuff. So they implemented, all these tax breaks, right? If you have this many children, you get a tax break. If you have 4 children, you get no income tax for the rest of your life. But it doesn't just apply to married women. Big fucking thing. It's not just married women. Now, excuse me, even Viktor Orban, I get it. I understand what he's trying to do, but the Hungarian parliament didn't restrict it to only married women. I don't know. Wouldn't that be a deal? Donald Trump says, hey, we're going to give you this big tax credit, married, have children. Here's your tax. If the government gave a flying fuck about the family, men and women, children, or men and men, I don't care what your family is. If they cared about having strong families, etc., why wouldn't they be doing something like that? Because they don't want that. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? If here's the deal, here's the thing, and they don't do that, that means they don't want that. Why do you think that is? Ideas.
It in a different light. And I'm really glad that you guys can appreciate that. By the way, if you're appreciating this video, please hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm so that more people can learn about this. I have had men reach out to me and say that they've learned a lot from this whole series, and as have I. So it's very important.
Don't want women to get married. That's it. They don't want women to get married Because once they do and have kids, they become conservative and they don't vote for the goddamn communists. I know. I'm the first one to fucking figure this one out, right? They're anti-natalist and anti-marriage and pro-whore because they don't want women to get married, because when they do, they don't vote for them. It's simple. It's right in front of your fucking face. That's why. It's not, oh, the women's freedom. They don't want you to get married and have kids because then you won't vote for them. Simple. I'm so glad she could tell us that. They don't want that because it benefits other people. Cui bono? Who does it benefit to have women running around and fucking like animals with abortions and birth control and no consequences? Oh my God, it's great. Go out there and fuck your brains out. But the opposite of that, men and women get together, have children, become families. Why don't they want that? It's simple, isn't it? Because if that happens, they lose votes. They lose power. Don't need a big welfare state, do you, if people are getting together and taking care of their own shit, right? Right? So this is only first level thinking, but just give it a shot. Why do they want women out there whoring around? And why do they not want women getting married and having children? I just told you. It's pretty easy. All right, you folks. I will talk to you later. God bless. Have a nice night. And don't follow Far From Eden. She's great. She's fantastic. All right. I will see you. Bye-bye.